Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MAGIC-EUROGOLD Shareholders Company presentation. The headquarters of our company are in the city of Nassau in the Bahamas. Why the Bahamas? Well, there is a very simple answer to that question. It's tax-free. That means that the company is not obligated to pay taxes. Therefore, we're able to provide more income for our associates. The company was founded on the behalf of 12 successful businessmen, 8 Americans and 4 Europeans. These innovators agreed that there is enough money in this world, just that their money was wrongly distributed. This brilliant idea has enabled an excellent earning potential in the future for its new or potential associates. The idea came to life in the year 2001 and in the year 2002 made its way to the internet. So why should you join MAGIC-EUROGOLD? Okay, let me give you a couple of reasons. Okay, let's say one of the reasons could be your own personal web page. Of course it's you who gets to choose the name for your page. This page also becomes a promo page for MAGIC-EUROGOLD Company and you are already advertising for this way of web working. Your page works for you 24 hours a day because every minute and every second anyone can join the company just by seeing your page or hearing a recommendation. Page is translated into 18 languages, so anyone can get all the required information in their own native language. Every web page comes with a web builder available, and that is an excellent tool for making web pages. The math is simple from here. The more web pages you get, the more profit centers you get. What do profit centers do? They bring you profit, of course. Let's say you're choosing to take 3 profit centers. You will have 3 web pages. If you choose to take 7 profit centers, you will have 7 web pages available. But if you take 15 profit centers, you will get 15 web pages. Now, these web pages of yours could also be used for professional presentation, introduction, or advertising for some other businesses, such as restaurants, spas, beauty salons, clubs, or real estate companies. Also, we can rent some of our pages to other companies or even offer to make an advertisement for them and gain extra profit on top of the profit that we have made in MAGIC-EUROGOLD. 500 megabytes of available space is more than plenty for building a web page. This entire presentation takes less than 5 megabytes. We choose the language for the web page and we also have professional icons for fast and easy web page building available. Let's talk about EPS account. EPS account is a virtual or internet account that allows us to make our down payment for the desired number of web pages and become a MAGIC-EUROGOLD Company associate. The company uses the very same account to deposit payments for their associates. EPS account can also be used for transferring money from one bank account to another. Let's not forget to mention the low cost of 0.5 cents for any transaction, high safety, swiftness, flexibility, and transparency that EPS account offers. Now, I will answer one of the most popular questions these days. So what exactly is your product? Our product is a web page, but this is not just a web page. This is a web page that brings you profit. And the best part about this web page is you don't have to be a computer wizard and you don't have to have the knowledge on how to build a web page. Why? Because it's built automatically. All you need to do is to choose the data or info that you're willing to provide on your page. This can be your name, nickname, your alias, surname, your cell phone, anything you would like. How do we operate? Okay, let's talk MLM and binary system of rewarding. This company operates on multi-level internet marketing system and binary system of rewarding. Internet marketing means that you will never have to carry heavy bags with catalogs, books, cleaning products, or vitamins. Why? Because our product is a web page, and with just one click of the mouse, anyone in this world can provide 1 or 15 for themselves. How exactly does the binary system work? Let's try this simple graphicon. Every profit center is also a web page. Each and every page has its own name, so when we choose the name for our page, the system adds numbers to our other centers. This is exactly what makes every profit center unique. According to the rule of the binary system, only 2 direct centers can be added under one profit center. And here comes my favorite part, joining the company, aka welcome to MAGIC-EUROGOLD. The company had in mind that not everyone will be willing to deposit equal amounts of money for joining MAGIC-EUROGOLD, but choosing your package in the beginning will also affect your earnings later on during our cooperation. You can join our company with just one web page or one profit center, but let's say you're about to open your brand new restaurant. Imagine the look on your customers' faces when they realize that you have just one table available. I don't think you really want that. Or 15 profit centers or 15 web pages. But only for 365 days. Why 365 days? Well, that's the best part, so we'll talk about it later on. Okay, let's talk numbers. These are the benefits of choosing more profit centers. Let's say that one of our friends or relatives choose a package of 15 profit centers or 15 web pages, just like we did. Our friend or relative comes to the left side of our first available profit center. Then, when one of our new business associates takes the other available spot in our first available center, our profit center just made 45 euros. How? The very same rules applies to each and every single associate or business partner, regardless whether they joined the company 5 years, 5 months, or 5 days ago. That equals 27 centers in balance, and that equals 45 euros. That will be the lowest payment that the system will deposit on our account. When? Immediately, because our system and our deposits are immediate. Money on your account means that you can spend it immediately. This also means that right here in MAGIC-EUROGOLD Company, our associates can be registered, return their investment, and make profit on top of that, and all of this in just one day. I don't think something like this is possible in any other popular MLM company, so I will be free to say that we went far ahead from the others on more than one level. For minimal payment for many of our centers, we need to have 24 profit centers in balance. That means 1 towards 3 or 2 towards 3, or the other way around. Of course, if we're working further on, we get to increase our payments, but we always need to have 9 centers in balance, and that equals 15 euros or 60 euros, 75 euros, 90 euros, 105 euros, and so on and on. Of course that the payments can come from more than one center who made their balance, but also, of course that the payments can show up more than once in one day. The calculations are being made every 8 hours, 365 days in a year. Our system works constantly, and that is what makes it unique. Also, we don't have to be on the internet to see when we got our payment, or to see how much profit we have made, because we get a text message straight to our cell phone number that we have provided on our web page during the registration. Of course, we can change the cell phone number if needed. 1,440 euros. When? Someone will make this profit in 3 days, someone in a week, someone in a month. Regardless of the timing, your payments are still immediate. This is where we are recognizing the power of binary system and profit calculation. Of course that the profit gets increased when the payment comes from more and more levels. And this is exactly why 90% of our business partners chooses the most profitable package, the family package. This package brings you 15 web pages and 15 profit centers. The strength of the binary system here doesn't put the emphasis on the width opposed to some other systems. Our emphasis is on the depth or the downline. This is why we can develop an impressive number of levels from the centers below our centers. Working this way, we're making solid earnings, not just for ourselves, but for our business partners as well, if they're proceeding in the same manner. Unfortunately, there is no upgrading possible later. Once when we realize the power of the binary system and the benefits of the payment that are coming from more and more levels, all we can do is buy more packages under our primary package. The procedure is the same. We choose the name of the page, but the duplication is not the same anymore. Okay, let's talk some more about the differences. When our package of 3 profit centers makes and pays 45 euros and 45 euros from the lower center, upper center pays us 90 euros. But as the system goes on, when our lower systems make a profit of 90 euros, upper center brings us 180 euros. But this is what happens with 15 web pages or 15 profit centers package. When our lower levels have made 90 euros, the second level centers have made 180 euros, then 360 euros and 720 euros from the upper profit center. The difference here is obvious. The spillover. When you're filling a glass and filling it some more, it starts to spill. According to the binary system, when our mentor and the business partners that have joined the business even before our mentor fill their available places, when 2 of your business partners include 2 business partners of their own, one of their business partners will come to one of your available centers. This is how people from different levels are cooperating, helping each other, and showing some serious teamwork and effort. Operating in this manner, we're making profit for every business partner whose centers have made their balance. Binary system, teamwork, balance means profit. 365 days. Now, this is something really good. What we have achieved once under our profit centers is ours forever, and we get to use it as long as we want to. How? Well, basically, we have rented our profit centers for the period of 365 days. Now that 365 days period has expired, all we need to do, if we're not satisfied with the profit that we have made in 1 year, is to renew our profit centers. For the system, our renewal means one more business partner. If we are not satisfied with the profit that we have made in 1 year, neither our business partners will be. After all, they did join the business after us. So what happens next? The renewal of their centers means the same as it means for us, more business partners. How to work and make profit from the registration. Just a little recommendation. From our own registration, if we're choosing the family package or the package with 15 web pages and 15 profit centers, we're earning already, just to check if the system really works. On the first profit center, we have 7 centers on the left and 7 centers on the right. Now that we have 2 working lines, we can open the third line, and we can have our payments from 2 profit centers. If we are talking about a partner with 15 profit centers, the system will calculate 2/3 or 6 profit centers from our stronger, in this case left side, and 1/3 or 3 profit centers from our right or our weaker side. 15 divided by 3 is 5 times 15 euros. That means that we will be getting payments of 75 euros from 2 profit centers. The very same continues to happen for every registered person in that line. Choosing your package. So, 90 euros for 3 profit centers or 3 web pages, 170 euros for 7 profit centers or 7 web pages, 330 euros for 15 profit centers or 15 web pages. Price per center is 20 euros and the registration fee 30 euros for any number of centers. This amount you will be charged once and never again. A little insight to the annual business plan with only 2 business partners. Every new business partner registers just 2 new partners within a month. And this is how the average of registration with 7 profit centers would look like. 12 months. 8,192 business partners with 7 profit centers. That makes 95,550 euros in 1 year. Thank you for your time. Now that you have this information, use it. Get registered. Recommend. Start earning and making profit. Provide solid income for yourself. We are here to help out if needed on your way straight up to the top. Make a difference. Don't waste too much time. The best is yet to come.